Paglia is with us, and she's the author of the brand new book. It's up on Hannity.com, bookstores everywhere, Amazon.com. It's called Free Women, Free Men, and Sex, Gender, and Feminism. And, Camille, it's an honor to have you on the program. I find your life fascinating. I wish I had the 8-hour interview you gave that reporter, because I think I could just sit back and listen and be very entertained for 8 straight hours. But when you see these people, you just heard from Ashley Judd, for example, and Madonna talking about, well, I've thought an awful lot about blowing up the White House, and then the vagina has. What's your reaction to that?
Well, first of all, free thought and free speech are the dominant principles of my new book. Okay, and they had every right to say what they wanted. It just says that these actresses and these performers, and I'm a teacher at an art school and feel very close to the arts. They seem to think that that the only way they can have any importance in the world, okay, is by showing they're deep thinkers about politics. Okay, and in fact, it's embarrassing. Madonna is one of the most important figures in the history of modern women, actually, in the work she did in the 1980s and 1990s, and making pro-sex feminism possible. But she is in a terrible decline, and she should mind her own business and focus on her own creative life. Okay, because as a political commentator, it's an embarrassment. Right? But there were a lot of substantive speeches being made at the Women's March. I think it's good for women to get together to have solidarity, but I don't like the way feminism has gotten bogged down by being identified with one party, my party, the Democratic Party. I belonged to Planned Parenthood for years until I realized it was simply an arm of the Democratic Party. Now, Betty Friedan, who founded Second Wave Feminism, believes that feminism should be big tent and should include everyone in it. All right? So I don't like this direction. Okay, I want feminism to include women who are conservative, women who are church-going, women who are homeschooling, and so on, as well as women like me who favor total abortion rights.
Yeah, well, I think for the Democrats, the women's movement is pretty much reduced to 2 issues, and that is gay and lesbian issues and abortion. And
yes, that's
remember,
right.
at that first Women's Rights March, I had on this program a woman that was disinvited. Why? She's pro-life. So what?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Where's the freedom of thought there?
Yes, one of the pieces in my new book is about abortion, and I argue from the pro-choice position to say that this idea that the pro-life side is anti-woman, and that's all about men trying to control women's bodies. This is a crock. There are tremendous the moral the moral weight is on the other side.
I wish I had a lot more time. You fascinate me as a person. You really do. Your life, your background, your writings. You are an incredibly gifted writer, and I finally enjoy having you on the program. Camille,
thank you.
Paglia is with us, and the new book is Free Women, Free Men, Sex, Gender, Feminism, and obviously a person of very few opinions, but genuinely a free thinker, which I always love. Thank you so much for being with us, and God bless you.
Thank you, Sean.
800-941-SEAN.